Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Mooncake Festival, Pepero Day, Indonesian Jamu Day, World Milk Day, World Chocolate Day. These are some examples of tradition and world events which are related to food. In my country, Indonesia, we have more than 4 seasons, different from other countries. It sounds interesting. Other than summer and rainy, our season has durian season, rambutan season, duku season, and other season related to fruit harvesting time. And there's still more. It shows that we like to eat, don't we? All above is talking about food. Everyone likes to eat, right? So, when do we usually eat? We eat when we feel hungry. Therefore, hunger is something that comes and is conditioned. When we're a baby, every time we were hungry, we would cry because it's the only thing we can do to alarm everyone that we need food. We also eat because it's time to eat, being scheduled. For example, we eat breakfast at 9 a.m., we eat lunch at 1 p.m., we eat dinner at 5 p.m. Have you ever thought when it started? Since we were just born, or because it's already been scheduled and we're getting used to it? What do we eat then? When we're a baby, we usually eat food our parents made for us, right? We cannot choose what we want to eat. We also eat because of our cultural background. That's why we knew Japanese food, Sumatran food, Asian food, Western food, and others. Our appetite determined by several things above. Then, we start to make choice for the food we eat. When I ask you about food, what comes to your mind? Chicken? Noodles? Ice cream? Fruit maybe? Or else? As we grow up, we start to make choice to what we eat. Because social media? You can change your taste by seeing a food advertisement on social media. What kind of food is good for our body often ignored, especially by kids and teens like us who really stick to trends from social media. Friends, community, because your friend tries it and it becomes trend. Have you ever noticed that most food trends now are junk food? Everyone loves it, so do I. Although we know that junk food is bad for our health. Kids nowadays also prefer to eat junk food and fast food other than eating fruit and vegetables. Can our preference to food be changed? I have a story that was experienced by one of my friends. When she was a kid, she used to like vegetable, but as she grew up, she no longer eat it anymore because somehow she doesn't find it delicious at all. I had an almost similar experience. When I was a kid, I used to like carrots, but now I don't find the carrots are yummy. When we're traveling, our taste will try various food we don't usually taste. Like when we usually eat sweet tasting food in our daily, but when we go traveling, we have to eat spicy food. We need to adapt to the place we visit. And when we get used to eating spicy food, the sweet tasting food will taste sweeter than it used to be. That will happen if our tastes adapt to such food. In the beginning of this year, February precisely, I get sick. I got dengue fever and had to be hospitalized for almost 3 weeks and stay at home for 2 weeks. At first I thought I only had a common fever, but after 3 days, my fever did not decrease. So my mom took me to the hospital and it turns out I had dengue. 2 days after taking the blood test, the doctor said I also caught typhus. So I can only eat porridge and easy digested food. I cannot eat any fruit or vegetables. Because I got typhoid fever, I can no longer eat spicy food because my stomach can be good to take it, or I will end up getting a stomach ache. Same goes for noodles. Now I will try to avoid eating noodles, even though the effect is not as serious as if I eat spicy things. As a fan of spicy food and noodles, this condition made me eat something I don't usually eat, like refined food. From here, we learn that food that we like is not always good for our body. Maybe we're okay at first, but we don't know later on Knowing the benefit of the food should be the reason to eat. Food is about nutrition, energy source. We as humans need to consume food to gain energy and grow. Food is also something we can explore. We perhaps often say, I have no appetite eating it, as an excuse to make bad choices in our food. If you're a picky eater, try to explore more tastes. Don't just stick to one food because life is full of surprise. We don't know after we try it, right? If you try to explore your taste, it will help you survive in any kind of situation. But if you just stick to one food, you will regret it later for not being able to try it when you can. Our taste can be adaptively changed by tasting various food. So, when we talk about food, just explore and taste it. Thank you.